I had Haney winning, man. Going into after the 8th round, I had Haney up 7. And I said to myself, Loma gonna need a knockout to win. He clearly out hustled Loma, man. Body shots, uppercuts, stiff jabs. Loma had trouble. And people were talking about the last, 4 rounds, he gonna come back and win. And Haney won 2 or 3 of the last 4 rounds. So how's Loma gonna win? Loma had 10, 11, 12 seconds of moments in those rounds, but that don't win 3 minutes of the round. How is 10 seconds gonna win 3 minutes? He trained hard. Yes, he did. He had a right to hit Haney. He had a right to land some shots on Haney. He trained hard. But that don't win the fight. He clearly out-hustled Loma. And what gets me, people say, oh, the fight was close. It could have went either way. So why are you so sour that Haney won? I'm not a big Haney fan, you know. I'm not having nothing against him, but why are you so mad that Haney won the fight if it could have went either way? But I had Haney clearly winning. If you think anybody that think Loma won, post the rounds that you think he won and show me where he won at. That's it. You can't find no round where he whipped Haney's ass. He had moments. Yes, he did.
I like it.
That come with the territory. But show me where he won.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So shouts out to Mill City Boxing for doing this interview with Coach Kenny Ellis. Coach Kenny Ellis, if you don't know, is the co-trainer with Coach Calvin Ford for undefeated 3-division world champion superstar boxer who is a 5-time world champion, simultaneously held the WBA super title at super featherweight, the WBA regular title at lightweight and junior welterweight, that being superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis is now 29 wins, no losses, no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout. Gervonta Tank Davis is 28 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, coming off of the biggest win of his career, the most lucrative win and fight of his career, doing 1.2 to 1.4 million pay-per-view buys. With that said, Coach Kenny Ellis weighs in on the highly anticipated lightweight showdown that took place last night between undefeated, undisputed lightweight world champion superstar boxer Devin the Dream Haney, who is now 30 wins, no losses, no draws, 15 wins by way of knockout. He is 24 years of age, 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach, as he took on 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 3-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer Vasily High-Tech Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko is now 17 wins, 3 losses, no draws, 11 wins by way of knockout. He is 35 years of age, 5'6" with a 66-inch arm reach. They fought last night in a highly anticipated showdown. Devin Haney is an orthodox fighter. Vasily Lomachenko is a southpaw. They fought last night, and it ended in a unanimous decision victory for Devin Haney, okay? Now, it was a close competitive fight that was going back and forth. But in the first half of the fight, as Coach Kenny Ellis stated, that the fight, Devin Haney clearly won the first half of the fight. But you have so many people that have so much disdain for Devin Haney that are now screaming robbery. You have the likes of Nelly, hip-hop mogul and entertainer. You have Stephen A. Smith. You have Boosie, another hip-hop mogul and entertainer. Stephen A. Smith is a colorful analyst for ESPN. And they're claiming this was a robbery. You have people actually claiming that, you know, they're not going to watch the sport of boxing because this was such a robbery. And this is simply because they don't know what they're looking at. They don't understand. They can't calculate the body work. They didn't see it on TV. If you watch it in person, you don't get the full gist of what took place, okay? And so with that said, if you watch it on television, you can clearly see the body work, the counterpunching, the ring generalship of Devin Haney in the first half of the fight. So if Devin Haney in the first half of the fight clearly dominated the first half of the fight, you're going to tell me that you can't find 7 rounds or 6 rounds that Devin Haney won in this fight. You have boxers that are claiming that this was a robbery, okay, that Lomachenko, even Shakur Stevenson stated that Lomachenko only gave up 3 rounds to Devin Haney, right? or 4 rounds at most, right? That is not the case in this sport of boxing. You gotta rewatch the fight. Devin Haney is not getting credit for his body work. He's not getting credit for his ring generalship the first half of the fight. Yes, in the 10th round and in the 11th round, Vasily Lomachenko had some dominating rounds in the 10th and 11th round where Vasily Lomachenko, did some great work and Devin Haney looked discombobulated. But like Coach Kenny Ellis stated when he did this breakdown, he said, show me where Lomachenko absolutely dominated the fight, where he won. He had moments, he had spurts. And that's what Lomachenko was doing. He was fighting in spurts. Every now and then he would land a clean punch. As Coach Kenny Ellis stated, you have the right to land a punch because you've been training and you've been working hard for this moment. Vasily Lomachenko is a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. He is a 3-division champion. He's a former unified world champion. People had him #1 on their pound-for-pound list. Now, I never had him #1, but people had him top 10 pound-for-pound best fighters in the world. He was supposed to have a good outing. He was supposed to be competitive. But for the most part, he did not dominate the fight for you to clearly say that Lomachenko won or that this was a robbery. And most people, like Andre Ward said, there was a lot of swing rounds. Timothy Bradley, a lot of swing rounds, right? You can look at the fight, and Devin Haney's not getting credit for his counterpunch ability. He's not getting credit for the first half of the fight. Everybody is attesting to what Lomachenko did in the 10th and 11th round, where he dominated those rounds. Yes, he did dominate the 10th and 11th round, and Devin Haney looked discombobulated. Devin Haney even looked like he was fatigued, okay? But then you watch the 12th round. Devin Haney came back in the 12th round, and he dominated the 12th round, okay? He went in on Lomachenko in the 12th round. People are not understanding what they are watching, okay? And so with that said, Coach Kenny Ellis said, like he stated, show me the rounds where Lomachenko clearly won and was dominating the first half of the fight. He wasn't. He landed a career low 27%. He had a career high of 47% of punches landed on his opponents. In the first half, he landed 27%. 27. That's half of what he normally lands in his fights. And he is a future Hall of Famer. He is a pound-for-pound fighter, okay? He has flaws, and Devin Haney exposed the flaws. Is any fighter perfect? No. Does Devin Haney have flaws? Yes. Did Lomachenko expose some of the flaws and reveal some of the flaws that Devin Haney had in the 10th and 11th round? Yes. Did Lomachenko counterpunch Devin Haney? Yes. Did he have some success? Absolutely. But it was in spurts. He wasn't controlling, dominating the entire fight. He had 2 rounds where he was successful and dominated those rounds. But nobody gives Devin Haney the credit for the rounds that he dominated, okay? And so with that said, this is what the sport of boxing is about. People are casual fans. They don't understand what they're looking at. They don't understand how to score the sport of boxing. They didn't count the body work because it's not glamorous. When you go to the body and you're doing a lot of body work, it's not glamorous and you don't get a lot of credit for it, point blank and period. So Coach Kenny Ellis, he sounds off and goes off and lets the world know, you don't know what you're looking at. Devin Haney clearly won the fight. As Coach Kenny Ellis stated, I had Devin Haney up 7 rounds. I thought Lomachenko going into the 8th round needed a knockout, as I did. I thought the fight was 7-5. Or I thought it was 8-4. Okay, Devin Haney won the fight clearly. If you go back and you rewatch the fight and you understand what you're watching, look at the ring generalship, look at the body work, look at the counterpunch ability. Did Lomachenko have success at times? Yes. But did Lomachenko dominate the fight to which Lomachenko was robbed in this fight? Absolutely not. Point blank and period, okay? Lomachenko had great rounds. Lomachenko had great moments. But Lomachenko, he did not dominate the fight. He did not get robbed in this fight. He did not win, 9 to 10 rounds. He just simply did not. Point blank and period, okay? Vasily Lomachenko, Vasily Lomachenko, he had moments in the fight as he was supposed to, like Coach Kenny Ellis stated. He earned the right because he trained for this fight, and he's a world-class fighter and a future Hall of Famer. So he earned the right to hit Devin Haney and touch Devin Haney. But did he dominate the fight? Absolutely not. And most people cannot point to where they saw Vasily Lomachenko dominating the fight. What rounds? Outside of the rounds where you saw Devin Haney look vulnerable in the 10th and 11th round, you did not witness Vasily Lomachenko dominating the fight. Point blank and period. But this is a testament to the disdain that most people have for Devin Haney or the lack of understanding they have for the boxing sport. Okay, they're casual fans, period. And that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram, Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone.